here you go. This is Emily C., my new bestie.
I hate the idea that someone out there hates me. I even hate thinking that Al-Qaeda hates me. I think if they got to know me, they wouldn't hate me.
This stole the show. Emily C. was phenomenal.
There's something you need to know.
What?
You're doing great.
Look at my baby. Here she is. Emily. 10 out of 10. Huge fan.
I see Emily C says 123. I trust her. She's really good.
Listen, Turtle, you gotta watch your language. You gotta watch your language. I'm already live. So you need to follow the FCC guidelines.
She destroyed, left nothing in her path. It was so good.
Oh, hey.
How are you doing, teacher? I got to know.
I'm so happy to be back. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. I've been in detention. So.
I have nothing planned.
I was
tonight.
tardy and I got sent to detention, so that's where I've been.
I have nothing. I have nothing planned. My brain is not functioning. This is my third live stream of the day. That's like how many I normally do in a week. So
you're on fire.
We're back.
You're on fire today. Well, you know what? It's
Carter had
how
his
was that
preschool graduation today?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It was thankfully short and sweet and not at all like sappy or emotional, because I don't know that I could have handled that. Like this morning, I was like, so I was decorating my house this morning with like graduation stuff, and I printed a bunch of pictures of Carter from like when he first started preschool to now, and I was getting like so sappy about it. Like he looked so little when he started the day he turned 3, or like the day after he turned 3. So that was November of 2023. And now like here we are in June 2026. He's like a whole different person. I'm looking at these pictures. He was like so little, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose it. And then luckily the graduation was just short and sweet and not emotional. So that was good.
Well, congratulations to the little guy. I had a Johnny Pop in his.
What flavor did you have?
I got the Bomb Pop ones. I got 2 boxes when I got them, and the Bomb Pop ones, I think they're lemonade. I've decided not a big fan of those. I like the real bright summer ones they have out. Those are great until you get down to the lemon lime, whatever. That's the bottom one, and that's when you just wash it off.
Yeah. You know what's actually crazy? You know how like I feel like most popsicles, like it, or anything, like a lollipop or anything, if it has like different colors, they all still kind of taste the same. But Johnny Pops are like you can like clearly taste the difference of each flavor.
Oh, each ring is a different flavor. They're really phenomenal. The first one I opened up, I was like, oh my gosh, that smells so delicious. So
I tried the new pineapple ones, and they're so good. They taste like a pina colada.
If you like,
sorry, nothing is like working right now. Hold on. My chair's in the wrong
welcome
place.
to my world. I can't get my lights to come on. So look,
like,
they're all like dark. No, look. Oh, that's the wrong light. And then I do this. That one's that's weird.
Oh my God, I feel so
That's
much
red,
better.
white, and blue. Look at that.
Oh my gosh,
What'd you
the
do?
watermelon ones. Where did that question just? The
I don't want
watermelon
those.
ones are 10 out of 10.
Hey, Chase. You're a watermelon girl.
I actually don't like actual watermelon, but I like watermelon flavor.
Really? Like watermelon gum?
And yes, Lori, Carter is still living in the freezer. We've now turned the freezer into, he set it up. So the freezer like now connects to our dining room table. Like I push the dining room table. So it's like freezer, and then he can stand in the freezer and use the dining room table as like part of his whole
It's like a Winnebago at this point.
Yes. And then I put in the baskets that like you're supposed to use put like the popsicles in the freezer. I
Yeah.
just put those in the freezer, like on the side. So there's a spot he can sit in, and then there's like 2 drawers. So now he looks like he's operating a whole toy store. He has like his toys in his 2 drawers. He's standing in the freezer at the table. He has his iPad set up. He has his books. He's like reading his book, changing the song on his iPad, playing with his toys. He has a whole system. Hey, Danny.
Well, that's oh, hey, yeah, I just see that now.
Yeah, now it's a
Awesome.
walk.
Thanks,
Now
Red House.
it's a stand-in
It's
freezer. Yeah, it literally looks like his office. He's made like a full contraption. I wish I could show I wish the internet wasn't like such a scary place and I could just show you guys pictures.
right.
Um,
Well, I can imagine because it sounds like he has a YouTube studio. Is what it sounds like.
yes, like picture like somebody like picture like a coder or like an interior designer or something who has a stand-up desk, and then they're like they have all their like ADHD toys and stuff. That's Carter's life.
Oh, they have ADHD toys. What's
Freezer,
that
and
about?
now then he leaves the freezer and he comes here. So now he also messes up all my stuff, but he spins in this chair. He changes the song on the computer. He has a login now on my computer, and he can do his password by himself.
Oh, and he can't mess with your settings.
Yeah, I had to make him he has his own like Google account now and everything because
They can
like
do
it
that.
was
Holy cow, man! This kid's
yeah, he has subscription. He like subscribes to things. I should take you guys on a tour of his desktop sometime. He saves things. He's nonverbal for anybody who doesn't know. He can't talk, but he can. He literally saves things. He makes
some of my best friends are
like
nonverbal.
really.
Yeah, they can't. I don't give them a chance to talk.
I love that.
No, that's absolutely awesome.
Why
what's
was
that?
Proctor's lawyer just sitting in the pitch black today?
Do what? I can't get okay. Look, I don't know what happened. You know what? We're gonna blame it on. That is ridiculous. That is full. Man,
No,
I'm
that's
doing
too
this if I'm
much.
studying. Yeah, like there is no good lighting options. I need to play with the thing. You know what? During the day, I don't worry about it.
He also brought a speaker in the freezer, but then he didn't like it. I like hooked up his iPad to a speaker. He did not like that, but he tried. Sometimes you have to try things.
Well, I mean, I can understand because the freezer's got to have some weird sound, acoustic sound.
Yeah,
What about a
that's true.
disco ball?
I haven't
Marcy?
actually gone in the freezer. Maybe I should go in and experience it.
Like step in, sit down, and be like, okay, I see what's happening here. It gets very quiet.
I'm sorry, did you just say disco ball?
Yeah.
I have a sudden obsession with disco things. Okay. I suddenly just got like really obsessed with disco
Oh,
things.
that's so cool.
Hold on. It started with my disco
is
duck. It's a
You have a disco
vase.
duck?
Hold on.
What happened? Where did this come from? Oh my gosh, why didn't you guys tell me? I am not keeping up here. Oh, Hat Girl's in the chat. I am not keeping up here. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So it started with Charlie, my disco duck. And then, oh, hey, new member. And then
You have
I got
disco duck.
a balloon
have
hot
anything.
dog.
You have a disco balloon dog. Where are you get?
Oh, hold on.
I need
And I
a
have a banana.
dazzler, a glue gun. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna send you a picture. Wait, that sounds weird. There's Dollywood banana.
Hello.
Oh my god.
I don't know where this obsession came from. Fervent said that my whole house was going to be disco ball stuff soon, and like he's not wrong. So, welcome
all
to
the
my
glitters is
disco
gone.
house.
I mean, come on. We love glitter. I love it. I have glitter for sugar cookies.
Hello.
That's awesome.
Like,
That is
why is that
awesome.
so funny? And then
So
my
many
little
levels.
balloon knot dog.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Sometimes I just need to
Where
entertain
have I been?
myself.
Where did I drink the water in the luge? What? There's a disco cow?
No, I need to find one now. Now the goal is to get everything disco.
Oh, you should have said that. You have a P.O. box in your
No.
Oh. The other
Okay,
hat girl
here's the
loves
plan.
glitter. Yes,
Ooh.
that's what glitter princess is. What it's all
I
about.
feel like a disco like octopus would be cute too,
Ooh.
right? I don't know
Now,
why. I feel like
how
that
do you
would be
light up
fun.
your disco balls or disco animals?
I should
You gotta
figure
have a
that
light.
out. I have
Yeah,
a
you gotta
bunch
have
of
a
like
disco.
fairy lights. I could
I love fairy
hmm.
lights. I love fairy
Hmm.
lights. I haven't had any fairy lights in a while. I wonder why.
I think you need some fairy lights. You need some lights.
So yeah, I had some really cool ones. I did lost them. I put them inside of a mason jar. It was really cool. My wife was very impressed. I had it on a motion sensor, so it's like a little night light on the had like a little corner shelf thingy. It was really cool, but I don't know where that is. Everything's gone. Everything's gone, Emily, except for you. What Baker's gone?
Um,
Yeah,
but you
he's
guys had a
sad
good
that Baker's
time.
gone.
I'm so glad that everybody was able to like connect in person and like we were talking before, there's something just really cool about like this really does feel like it's real life. Like I feel like
It's a
if you
family.
explain this to somebody that is not in this world, if you're like, I have friends online that I like hang out with in like YouTube chats, they'd be like, what are you talking about? And but it's like it is real. Like it's like these
Yeah.
connections are real, like these friendships are real. Um
Oh,
and it really
it's
like
awesome.
puts when you do things like what you guys did this past weekend, it really just like puts good into the world.
June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th next year. You go
I'm
ahead
there.
and write that one down.
I'm
I
there.
love it. Oh my gosh, we love that so much. Oh, a disco squirrel. Oh man. Oh, I have another
I got a
browser
squirrel.
open. Where's Amazon?
Wait, I got something else. Where is it? I got a squirrel keychain.
A
Exactly.
disco
It's
squirrel
like
one?
this is real. And then when you meet in real life, it's like, oh, this is like real. Like I wasn't just like
Yeah.
imagining that like these are people I care about and like these are people I have things in common with and like that I'm connected to.
Hang on a second. I hear
Parasocial
myself. I did
crossover. I
something.
love that.
I did something.
What did you do?
How did I hear myself? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I did that. I should mail Emily a real squirrel. Oh, that'd be awesome. And listen, by the way, I love her. She's
Would it
crazy
really be
cool.
a real squirrel in the mail? Would that really be awesome?
Oh, yeah, yeah. She
That'd be
got
amazing.
listen, she got, a good picture of Baker line dancing. That was amazing. Um,
Yeah.
sh
Okay, that's another thing is I feel like everybody who took pictures at Dollywood this weekend is like an amazing photographer. Like every picture looks so good. Like I feel like I take
yeah, I don't
pictures and
have
they're
any
just like a
pictures.
blurry mess.
That's how I am. It's weird because I have, like, all this photography
I
stuff.
don't.
I'm really I wanna be able to take good pictures, and I can't. And other people, they just walk up and they go, "Snap," and then they walk away. I'm like,
Yeah.
"How did you do that? How'd you do that? What app are you using?" They're like, "I just use my phone." I'm like, "You don't have" and, like, I've been really big on this Leica app and stuff, and I'm like, "I'm trying too hard. I'm trying too hard." But, you know, it's weird. I can't take pictures. I do have where'd my other camera go? I have a bunch of, like, little digital cameras that aren't connected to the internet or anything. They take, like, like, disposable cameras, like, at weddings, like, people
Mhm.
put them out and stuff. So, I'm big into cameras that take pictures like that, and I haven't downloaded those pictures yet. But
Oh, that's fun. So you can like get them developed like in the olden days?
well, I mean, yeah, I have an Amazon account for that. But no, it's digital. Just like there's no screen on it. There's no digital screen.
Oh.
It's like you look through a viewfinder and go click. You have to go click like that for it to work.
This is one of my favorite things on the internet is when people just randomly like trauma dump in the chat. And to me, it seems like out of nowhere. Maybe it's in the middle of a conversation that I just didn't see the beginning of. But Crispy Treat said, one time I almost drowned because I thought that I could swim to their house. It didn't look that far, but actually it was too far for me to swim. Um, once
It
for
sounds
like
like now we have to pick out how did we get there?
for like 6 months, a couple of months ago to entertain. Sometimes I just like go on little like side quests by myself to entertain myself. And the first time I noticed that people would do things like that was in Aiden's chat. And every every Turtle Boy live stream, I would just watch the chat for people who were just randomly trauma dumping. And every time, like without fail, there would just be 6 people who would just randomly say like their deepest, darkest secret or like something like terrible that happened. And I love it. It's like sometimes you just have to get it out. And like you just need to know that like you said it. And little did those people know, I was just over here like analyzing it, like, okay, how do we get this person help? Like, what do we do
Oh
now?
my gosh! Like I can't believe you're analyzing that. Like
Yeah,
I go into chats and I do that. Like
I love it.
wasn't
I
trying
love
to
it. See, that's even better. I was trying to explain what an awkward dork I am. I love this. This is my favorite thing. I don't know how to explain how much I love this.
Well, hold on, you're an are you an aqua dork because you couldn't swim? Or instead of
No,
an
she's
awkward,
whatever.
you're an
She's a
aqua?
land dork. Oh, I
Don't
love
get into the water,
it.
y'all. You'll never know what's gonna happen over there. Golly.
See,
Um,
this is what I mean. PCB Amy said, I did that in Aiden's chat when I had to do the Heimlich on my dog midstream. Like, there is something about Aiden's chat that, like, people just are like, oh, like, I sent a turtle chat telling people how to do it. I love this so much. I don't know how to explain how funny this is to me. For a while, I screenshotted all of them. I had like a whole collection in my phone of like people's darkest secrets.
well, no, you're not supposed to tell that because now people are like, oh my gosh, I gotta get those secrets back from Emily.
No, they wanted people to know. That's why they said it. Oh, yeah.
So what's the
But
darkest
see,
secret you've ever shared with chat?
I don't know. I probably have. It's like you just get in the moment. Like you don't realize, like, you're just like caught up in the conversation.
I always my goal is this just
She
derail.
saved their dog's life. Like, this is amazing. Uh,
On the Heimlich? What was your dog choking on? Hey, what was
that's a
your
good
dog
question.
choking on?
That is a
Amy's
really
from
good question.
Arkansas. She's not far from
Cool.
Bentonville, Arkansas, where she grew up, where Walmart is.
Cool.
Isn't that weird? I know all this. I
Yeah,
can tell you
Amy's
random
a
things about people.
hero.
I haven't seen her in forever. Do what?
Amy's a hero.
For saving the dog. Well, hold on. What kind of dog was it, though? What was the dog you don't like?
But if it was Chloe.
What if it was that? Nobody saved Chloe. Nobody saved her. That poor thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, valid dump journey. We're not saying dump for FOIA dumps anymore, so we can use it for this.
Oh, let's not have a. We don't need any dump journeys.
Okay, here was my like
Oh.
kind of idea for today, and you tell me how you feel about this.
Yeah, I feel with my
No,
hands.
you're here. You're here. You're here.
Yeah, you're there.
The My thought tonight was for us to do a little like palate cleanse and just watch some of the good guys
Okay.
from the trial. How does that sound
You
to
tell
you?
me because I haven't seen any of it. You know that.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you is do you know Nicholas Barrows, Dr. Rentschler, or Dr. Wolf? Do you know who any of those people are?
I knew a guy named his last name was Wolf, but he was in the construction business.
Wait, let me just pull up the thumbnail because I don't actually have pictures of them. Okay.
Oh, the
First of
guy on
all,
the
I
far
need
right, he got a ham sandwich.
yes. Okay, so you know him a little bit. So maybe we don't start there. Or maybe we do start there. Maybe we start with what you know. I don't know. Um, maybe I'll make a poll and then chat will decide. And while I'm doing that, I have to tell you so that the guy on the far left, Nicholas Barros, why he has an octopus on his head is because he did. So there was a girl who did most of her like social media stuff about the trial on TikTok. And her name is Girl with the Sunglasses. And she got like the number one
Do I know her?
interview of like, hmm,
Do I know her?
you know
Girl with
her?
the sunglasses?
Yeah.
I feel like
She's
I should.
um well, she got like the exclusive interview with Nicholas Barrows, who was like an amazing, yeah, they're not the only good guys. But she did her interview on TikTok. And when you have a live on TikTok, people can send like gifts during the live stream. So as she's asking him these like super serious questions about like corruption and like the cover up and this and that, he had like filters, like all like gifts like flying at him. And
That's
in the moment,
awesome.
people were really mad about it because they were like wanting like the real interview and it was like distracting. And they gave her a lot of crap for it. And now I'm so mad about that because you can't find the interview anywhere with like all the things on him. And I wish that people had been nicer about it and we could still watch it because it was iconic.
People are weird.
I like your lights. Okay.
Oh, there's a storm cloud. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me,
Okay,
definitely.
vote in the chat
That's
who
a
we're
new one.
gonna learn about tonight.
Oh, look at you have a poll?
Oh, we should start with that. Okay, we're starting with next witness.
Oh, yeah, it's the birthday guy. It's the
Yeah.
and then he got scolded for that, didn't he? Take this
Next witness just
serious.
made an amazing video. Why can't I see the results?
Hmm?
Oh, there. Okay, never mind. We're not starting with
Who's nibble?
happy
Oh, the
birthday,
guy in the
Kai.
middle?
So now we're tied. This is why we need ranked choice voting because now we're tied between Barros and Wolf, and Dr. Rentschler's out with only 14%. But now the Rentschler voters should be able to vote again between Wolf and Barros.
Let's see here. I gotta do this for E-Chase. Oh, here we go. We had this one. Ooh, I haven't done this one.
How are you doing that? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that because you got an Apple. You go up there to that little camera, the little green camera, you click it, you go down to reactions. There you go. Look at that. You
Yeah.
got background. You got background. And you go to reactions, one above that. Do you see it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have anything. Oh, never mind.
What? Yeah, it does. You gotta click it. There you go, laser girl. Ha ha! Look at the lasers. I love it.
Wait, that's so
Fireworks.
funny.
Isn't that
Who
awesome?
knew?
Yeah, you can do all sorts of things. Look, there you go. Balloons.
That's
But
so
they won't let me
silly.
they won't let me grab one to take the helium out of it. Have you ever done that? You ever like do the helium?
Of course.
Boy, this is the last time I'm on this show. She's like, boy, it was so much
Okay.
nicer last Thursday.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
even
Chad
doing
Pizza.
anything. Okay,
Yeah,
what are
dude, man.
we doing? What is
I don't know. Do you have
happening?
a
Okay,
poll?
yeah.
I'm gonna get beat with that poll here in a second.
Okay, you guys have like 2 more seconds to vote.
Me, you vote. You go, Chad Pizza. Oh my gosh, Emily, there's so much fun stuff we've been having.
Wait, also,
Yeah, this is like
have
the happiest I've been
you
in a while.
I'm
I'm
so glad to
relaxed
hear
and
that.
I just am goofing off. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. I get in trouble when I goof off.
What should wait, hold on. I I like literally don't know what we're doing.
We'll wing it. Do you like chicken wings? Some people don't
No,
like them.
I
Really?
don't like
You like the poultry?
I don't like meat on the bone. And I really, really, really don't like watching people eat meat on the bone.
Oh my gosh, you and
Like watching people
not
eat a
do.
chicken wing is like I know Mazza does love them. Mazza really grossed me out one day when he posted
Mhm.
like a he posted like a step by step of when he was making wings, and his first picture was just like a bunch of raw chicken wings in a pan, and I almost threw up.
Yeah.
It was very gross. Okay. We're gonna
Shoot, how
watch
it works.
Next Witnesses compilation of Dr. Wolf.
What is your favorite
Start.
food?
Sushi.
So you have an aversion to the transfer of heat to meat.
No, I just don't like the bones.
The the raw chicken grosses you out and you eat sushi.
Yeah. Chicken also just grosses me out kind of in general. I like sushi's my favorite food, and Caesar salads.
Caesar salad, I'm pretty sure, is not food.
Yes, it is. Caesar wrap, Caesar salad, Caesar
What's
anything.
a Caesar wrap? Is that like a yo?
Yeah, exactly. It's Julius Caesar just
She's gonna kill me.
cutting a rug. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll done.
No, I do like a Caesar
Okay.
salad. I like tasty croutons.
My people.
Oh,
You have
there
a
you
pretty
go.
smile. Kubi.
Is it Cubby or Cubby?
I don't know.
She'll let us know. Venus Blue is dying. Oh no.
Okay, we're going to watch Next Witnesses compilation of Dr. Wolf. Here's what you need to know first. I have reached a point now in like the online discourse about the Karen Reed trial that like debating, arguing, even listening to somebody like have a conversation about like the fact that like Karen hit John,
Mhm.
to me feels like having an argument with somebody about like a flat earther, like something like so outrageous that you're like, you sound so ridiculous right now. Like it's not even real. Like I can't tell if you're lying or you're just that stupid, but like you're so wrong that it's not even like entertaining to me anymore.
So you're not a Glober either, huh? Some
But it's
Globers, man.
because
They're always
of
trying to
people
put us
like
down.
but it's because of people like Dr. Wolf that we're about to watch, where it's like, this is not a conspiracy theorist. This guy is not like in cahoots with Alan Jackson. He miss me with all the like signal messages and things like that. It's just like he was a scientist that the FBI chose of like all the people in the world that they could possibly have picked. He's the engineer that they're like, he is the best of the best. And like whatever he says is true. And this guy's like, this didn't happen. And now it's like, it feels silly to me that they even had to do that. Like, of course it didn't. Of course this accident didn't happen. There was no, Karen didn't hit John. Like, it is so ridiculous. So that's what we're going to watch is just him being so cute telling us that.
I saw there was, I don't know, some more documents came out or whatever, and people were like, all talking about, I don't know. It was last week, so I didn't really pay all much attention. And I was like, you know what? Here's the thing. None of it matters because Karen still didn't hit him with a car.
Like, it's so silly that we're even, the fact that they're in this like civil litigation right now with like real attorneys, like making these things up. It's like, can we all just like when Karen said, like, we're all in on the same joke, right? It's like, can they get in on the joke too? Like, can the joke be done now? Like, they've really carried this on for a really long time.
Oh, wait a second. I never thought about that. So, like, would that be a defense that the fact that Karen is innocent? So everything's been said about the people that are suing everybody.
You know this. It's like, what is that saying? Like, the truth is a full defense or something. The truth is a whole defense.
Absolute defense.
What is that? Absolute defense.
Truth is an absolute defense and defamation. Truth is an absolute defense.
Right. And so it's like they're trying to say like Karen told Aiden that she really did hit John, and then she promised Aiden fame and fortune if he sold this story to the stupid gullible public. And
you
like,
can't
what are
promise something that doesn't happen.
Right.
You can't promise future events that you don't have control over. I mean, I can promise you tomorrow I'll do 100 jumping jacks. I mean, we all know I'm not going to do 100 jumping jacks.
Pinky swear?
No. I'm not able to pinky swear because we can't, right?
Okay. I'm going to play it. We'll stop. We'll listen. I'm just blindly trusting Next Witness because everything they make is amazing, but I truly have no idea what we're about to watch.
J-Dams. The earth is a cube. That was a donut.
Attendance and you shall be heard. God save the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This court is in session. Please be seated.
Okay, so the first part he said is that you didn't really do any work for the NHL. You didn't really do any work personally for the Department of Defense. That was just what the company does, not what you personally do. Okay.
As a whole, yes, the work that we do, yes. Not you.
He starts by back at the you took credit for shit you didn't do.
Employment, yes.
Wow. That's where we're
as a
going with
whole,
this?
yes, the work that we do, yes. As I said, I wasn't involved specifically in that project, no.
And you mentioned that you did some stuff for the company.
Is this all you got?
What? Your company worked with the Department of Defense before you got there.
You know what's coming. It's going to be. This is going to be nasty.
You lied and you said that you did this work.
And the fact that Hankey's even going there after Shannon, after the dude lied about having a bachelor's degree.
Billy, it's not like you can't work in accident reconstruction without ACTAR certification, right, Shannon Burgess? Not like it really matters.
And you mentioned that you did some stuff for the company, does some things for the NHL.
Stuff and things for the NHL.
And you do litigation, insurance companies.
Yes.
What he's doing now, he's in the jury's mind. They were hired by Karen.
Which actually, I think, backfire in the redirect.
So Alan gets to come back and say, you weren't hired by an insurance company, right?
Yes.
And AJ should be able to get up there and redirect and say, you were not hired by Ms. Reed's insurance company, were you?
Hank Brennan opened a door that Alan Jackson gets to close on redirect that he wasn't otherwise able to close.
It helps the jury get to the truth. Why would you offer to leave it out?
Well, I didn't leave it out.
Wow, Brennan. What's important is helping the jury get to the truth. Yup. That is what's important.
No, but you offered to. You would have if requested. Why did you invite, why did you invite somebody else to interject?
So you see how he interrupted him? He said, excuse me, cutting him off. Again, just rude. Like if I'm sitting there, I'm like, ooh, I'm cringing a little bit. And that wasn't the last time this happened during cross.
Again, it's because I didn't want them to get hung up on a statistic that just because we have more pedestrian impacts at night and in bad weather, that this alleged incident happened at night under bad weather, to give it more weight, to weight the evidence more because of that statistic.
His demeanor, like most of the defense witnesses, really good even with that point. Didn't try to buck up. He's giving grace, right? Do it as a witness too. It helps, makes you look better.
Brennan hasn't earned the snark with this witness.
We done? Yes.
If you again, it's like, bro, that is not it. That is not it.
There are certain times as a lawyer when you can use a remark like that.
Brennan has not earned that snark with this witness.
I'm going to go with the gut instinct for 99% of lawyers is never.
This witness is not snarking at him. This witness is answering his questions completely neutral.
Never do I have enough swag, enough riz, enough credibility with the jury to pull a fucking stunt like that.
Are you done?
You done?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Do you ever heard the terms confirmation bias?
Yes.
Do you know what confirmation bias is generally?
Generally, yes.
Do you think that you suffer from any confirmation bias in this case?
No.
Do you have any close family that supports one side over the other? Not the
Oh, we're
facts
going
of
after the white.
one
Here
side
we go.
over the other. The facts of the data, but one side over the other.
Wife is FKR.
Close
Tell the jury
family?
that.
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Wife?
So what you have to know about this part is that this is in the second trial, and after the first trial, Dr. Wolf's wife, this man's wife, heard that all of us like thirsty FKR crazy people were all calling him like crash daddy and talking about how hot he was. And so she joined the FKR like Facebook group, the like Justice for Karen Reed or John O'Keefe or whatever the justice group was called back then. She joined that Facebook group just so that she could read what people were saying about her husband because she like got a kick out of it. And the prosecution found out that this one expert witness's wife had joined that group. She was in it for like 5 days. It was like literally just so she could read what people were saying. Then she was left the group. And that is why Hank Brennan is now asking this scientist if a year prior to that, before she had ever heard Karen Reed's name, if he had fabricated his entire body of research that he submitted to the FBI, all because his wife was in the justice group on Facebook. That's what Hank was banking on.
He's got to try. Marriage is what brings us here today. Like, I forgot about that until I heard him talk. I was
Who
like,
else
oh
is
my God.
monitoring the Facebook groups? Okay.
Kristen the Clown?
My wife.
Wife?
My wife.
Why would you ask that question?
Yes.
I can't even believe he even said that. I can't believe he even said that.
Wow. I hope he says, yeah, my wife was harassed relentlessly by trolls on the other side because she apparently was commenting in maybe like a Facebook group that was like for Karen Reed. Oh, this is going to be great.
You better be watching your back real closely throughout the whole rest of this cross.
Also, for anybody who hasn't been keeping up with the civil trial, Evan Woke, this guy right here, is now on Alan Jackson's team in LA, and he like appeared on the Zoom call the other day in place of Alan Jackson. He was an intern from BC Law School back during the trial, and now he's like a full-time attorney at Workman Jackson.
Cool.
Pretty big step up there, right?
So he went from Boston.
Look at his
to
face. He's
California?
like, you want to come for my wife? You want to come for my wife? Come at me. Come at me. Let's go.
Newsflash to you, Hank. This might be something you've never heard or conceived of before, but a man's wife is a different person. She's actually her own individual.
My brother, who I love dearly, might have very strong opinions. Does that?
What?
I was gonna make a crass statement. She's like, you know,
Impact my opinion.
An individual. I'm like, wait a second. I thought that was chattel. I thought your wife was chattel. Did you get a dowry for the marriage? Sorry. You know what? That's a very old.
Is there any connection that I would even know his opinion because he's close family?
Husbands and wife, they need not be a monolith when it comes to their opinions and thoughts and perspectives.
He just keeps hitting below the belt.
He's so dirty.
You know, to bring out, he actually presented Dr. Wolf with a printout of his wife's social media posts.
He's about to bring in her. He's so dirty.
This is after the trial had ended. His wife joins the Facebook group, and all the women in there are like oh, Crash Daddy, your husband, you're a lucky lady, all this shit. That is effed up. I mean, that's not part of our discussion. This is my profession. It's not something that I discuss with my wife and with my family.
This guy is a professional witness with great demeanor.
Especially when you're not allowed to discuss what you're doing.
Answering honestly and trying to focus on what he's there to do.
Dr. Wolf said, I don't know where my wife stands on this.
And then you didn't have the receipts to back it up, did you? You're going to try to impeach him with somebody else's Facebook?
No, I have not.
He's so dirty. He is so dirty.
And because he's never seen it and didn't have knowledge of it, Judge Canoni.
Also, like, of course he hasn't seen this random screenshot of like one random post from his wife's Facebook.
Let me tell you, I mean, my wife hasn't seen anything I put up.
No, I don't know what my husband even does at work. Like when they're trying to tie them together. Like, I literally don't know what my husband does at work all day.
I don't know what my wife does. I don't know her title or anything. Because she starts talking to me, it's way over my head, and I get like kind of distracted real quickly. And I'm like, it has something to do with computers and stuff. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of words. She's in a lot of meetings all day long. I know that.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's job is they just have meetings and a computer and an office and a meeting and a computer and an office. And then sometimes there's lunches.
He did not let Hank Brennan to go any further.
This Brennan is the guy that gives all lawyers a bad name and why people hate lawyers. Okay.
Did you even go to law school?
Well, again, Dr. Rentschler is going to be addressing the. You're shaking your head.
It's because he's answering the question. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is really frustrating.
So I'm going to. I thought this feed froze. I literally thought my feed froze.
Dr. Rentschler is going to be addressing the. You're shaking your head.
So I'm going to let him answer the question first.
Injury component.
Rentschler's going to be addressing. You're shaking your head.
You're shaking your head. Like, it's so obvious, I think, to the people in the courtroom that this is just not how you want to act professionally.
That wasn't the feed. The witness is buffering in real time. You're shaking your head.
Would you want to know the body positioning?
It's irrelevant. Yeah, we dismissed it. We tested it and found it wasn't necessary.
Jackson clamped back with, he gave an answer every single time. She didn't admonish him. Because he's right. He's given an answer every single time.
Oh, so 5 times is good. 5 times
You
the
answer
charm.
that, Dr. Wall.
No.
I feel like I've answered it the best I can, Your Honor.
Okay, next question.
You don't like that question?
Oh,
You.
Come on.
He's so gross.
there's disregard.
Okay. When you were doing these video,
Brennan said, you don't like that question? He's answered it again and again and again.
You don't like that question? You don't know. He just answered it like a billion times, and you kept trying to twist it into something else.
Oh, you don't like that question? Immediate objection, immediate sustained. Immediate sustained.
Are you referring to the 95th percentile?
yes, I am.
Yes.
So there's a 12-pound arm. Mr. O'Keefe's is 11.86 according to the statistics. You know that, right?
Yes.
You looked it up.
Yes.
You didn't tell us that on direct, though, did you?
I wasn't asked. I don't believe I was asked that.
No.
It wasn't necessary.
There is a crash test dummy arm.
It was about 10 pounds, yes.
No, it wasn't about 10 pounds. It was less than 10 pounds. Let's be exact. You're a scientist. Let's be as precise as possible when we're talking about data. It was less than
That's
10 pounds,
ironic.
wasn't it?
Coming from him.
I think according to the spec sheet, I think it's 9.4 pounds total.
How about 9.38? You keep coming up a little bit.
Oh no. Sustaining that.
2/100th of a pound.
Oh, like he's laughing.
The arm that he used was lighter, lighter than John O'Keefe's arm.
Right.
Using the lighter weight arm is the more conservative approach.
And Brennan is blaming him for using a lighter arm.
Because it's not trying to add more weight to break the taillight.
Wouldn't the damage be less under the logic that he's putting forth now?
Whatever they did, it was going to be criticized. Use a heavy arm, don't use a heavy arm. Either way, you did it wrong.
Hank can just make up any facts he wants and make witnesses for the defense try to adopt him. If not, he's trying to make it look like they're lying. So it'll work that way in a real court.
Well, is Dr. Welcher changing? I don't know if, I was relying on what he provided
This
in
isn't
his
on
report.
Dr. Welcher. I'm asking you.
Objection. It is on Dr.
No, it's not.
Okay, so jurors disregard that exchange between counsel. Next question.
Oh, the kids are fighting.
This isn't on Dr. Welcher. Objection, it is on Dr. Welcher. It is not. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh.
This isn't on Dr. Welcher. This is on Dr. Welcher. All right, children, stop.
I know you are, but what am I?
Don't come at me later and start, oh, well, what if it changes? Well, what if it fucking changes?
I'm
It
going off
changes-
what Dr. Welcher said.
Yeah,
That's your expert.
yeah, yeah.
So if I'm wrong, that means he's wrong.
Yep. And I guess we got to do all this shit again.
Again, I haven't reviewed anything that indicates that there was a different orientation that Dr. Welcher suggested.
You're a scientist, right? You can think.
That was snarky as.
I'm asking you.
You're a scientist. You can think. Like, are you kidding me? Imagine if Alan Jackson had said that. Bev would have had a conniption and left the courtroom. And Hank's just like, you're a scientist. You can think.
Like, it's not good. It doesn't. I mean, I don't know, chat. What do you think? It doesn't look good to put down an expert witness. I mean, the guy's a professional. He makes his living this way, and you're sitting there going, "You're a
Especially a
scientist,
guy
you
who,
think."
not in this freeze frame, unfortunately, that I just gave him, but like, he's a very likable guy. Like, he's the kind of person that walks into the jury box and into the witness box, and jurors are like, okay, I'm on board. Whatever you say.
Well, it doesn't look threatening, you know.
No. He's so just like wholesome.
You
He's
can
laid back.
think, oh my
I
gosh,
think that's
guys,
the thing.
this
Being
is-
relaxed.
I'm asking you.
You can think.
Just a general question. Over here.
What in
Over
the
here.
asshole?
If you bend the
Over
arm-
here. He did the same thing. Over here. Over here.
He is so unprofessional.
He's so rude.
And I don't care how skilled you are, how frustrated you are. You're a scientist. You can think, and then says over here, and she says nothing.
He's not been chastised, admonished, nothing whatsoever. Bev has no control over his misbehavior, so he continues to engage in it.
You got the judge in your corner right now.
She just tolerates this.
Well, because he runs roughshod over her, because what you allow continues and she just allows it. It's like she has no control over this courtroom.
Pretty much just like you see with an indulged child. If you have no boundaries with a child, what do you get? You get a spoiled, bratty kid. And that's what we're seeing in this courtroom.
Nope,
If you
don't answer
bend
it.
the arm,
Don't
would
answer
it
it.
change the result?
Don't answer it.
It could.
Thank you.
Y'all realize how like Inception that is? If you are saying that even this hypothetical that is being posited, that your alternative scenario is a reasonable probability as an alternative to what Dr. Wolf is presenting, then wouldn't you say that you have failed to present your case as proving something beyond a reasonable doubt? Because you yourself are trying to interject this as a reasonable doubt to his hypothesis? I know that was a weird way of saying it. I don't know if I can artfully clean that up.
I like how he tried to fool the jury by showing just the that one left sleeve of the crash dummy that went flying in the final test.
Pavement's hard.
Pavement hard.
Yes.
How about frozen ground, frozen dirt?
Not that hard.
Is that hard?
Yeah.
I suppose it can be.
Well, do you have any doubt whether frozen ground in
Science is
Northeast
hard.
in the winter is hard? Hard as a rock?
Not like that.
I haven't done any analysis to assess that.
A lawn with green grass and dead grass on there that provides a big cushion barrier, even if the ground below is frozen.
And so seeing holes in those clothes
And
is what
frozen
you
grass is
would expect
actually pretty
after
slick.
Randy
It's
hits
not
that
going to
hard
grade
ground,
like that.
right?
We're really going to call him Randy, aren't we? We're just,
Look at all the dirt. There was no dirt around those bite marks on the sweatshirt. Can we just point that out?
look at the size of the holes and the I mean,
Are you talking about frozen grass or paved?
I'm talking about Randy right now. These holes in the clothes are what you would expect after Randy hits the hard ground, correct?
I can't do trial 3.
No,
I can't do it.
hard ground
Can't do
is not the same as pavement.
All right,
This is
jurors, feel free to
specifically
stand up and
pavement.
stretch.
Yeah, I'm
So
lost.
he's
What's
trying
hard
to get him. He's trying to get the jury to think like, oh, okay, so if Officer O'Keefe got hit just like this and he fell on the grass, well, this would cause all that damage. But again,
Frozen grass or pavement. Yeah, a lawn or pavement. It makes a big difference. But Brennan tries to make those things sound like they're the exact same.
we know the difference between tears in clothing, ride-alongs, and puncture wounds.
And then he also showed Rescue Randy. Now, Rescue Randy was when it was the direct impact.
That was not a clip. That was a full impact.
That was a full impact,
That was a full impact, yeah.
Where the entire Lexus was smashed to smithereens.
And that whole backside is smashed in.
Yeah, a clip is a little piece of you gets hit.
Rescue Randy went flying backwards.
My man, Rescue Randy, needs to go to the ER.
Okay, wait, because they didn't do enough Rescue Randy for my taste, we're going to watch this. These are all real quotes from Hank.
Okay, so this is Randy, right, Doctor? Did you give any consideration to whether a hat would come off Randy? Now, since Randy's on a harness, he's not going to be thrown the same way as would happen in real life. Are you talking about frozen grass or paved? Talking about Randy right now. You keep referring to Randy as a crash test dummy. He's no dummy, right? I don't want to misrepresent Randy. Did you keep Randy's original arm? And when Randy went for a ride, you didn't expect him to break off the string and slide across the street, did you? We'll talk about Randy later.
Would you like to know Randy? Would you like to meet Mr. Randy?
Yeah, let's get Randy.
You're going to meet Randy. That's the choose your own adventure we're going on tonight from my new member of the trial channel. My new friend, the trial channel that just became a member today.
Did you get mad at fire alarm?
What? Oh my gosh. I need somebody to come fix my computer so it stops making everything full screen. My computer is like obsessed with full screen, and I never ever want anything on full screen ever.
When does it go to
And
full
every
screen?
time, all the time, just for no reason. Like I move anything,
So,
and it's like, oh, you wanted
right.
this full screen? Here you go.
Yeah, it's a setting.
Yeah, I know
I'll
it's a
find it for
setting,
you.
but I
If you
can't
remind me, I'll
figure
find it
it
for you.
out. Somebody told me
Somebody
it's
in the
called
chat,
hot
remind me to find
corners.
that. Hot
Somebody
corners
said
is
it's
the
called
thing.
hot
Oh,
corners,
see, I
but then
have
I
those
thought I
turned off.
changed.
I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
It's like all four corners can do something different. Right.
Okay.
I have all it turned
This
off.
is how you know for sure. This is okay. As if we needed any like proof that John didn't get hit by a car. This is proof. This is scientific proof. Okay, hold on. I'm just scrolling through. I'll just show you what I'm doing right now. They did like actual science. So you saw Judd Welcher paint himself blue. And like they're like in a lab. Like, hold on.
When we look at that segment, that lower portion here, where contact was made, the average temperature in that area was about 34 degrees with a minimum of about 33 degrees.
How did you get that exemplar taillight down to around freezing?
So all of the taillights that we tested were preconditioned overnight in a freezer.
Why was that important?
Well, it's my understanding that at the time that this allegedly occurred, the ambient temperature was 31 degrees Fahrenheit. So as I mentioned earlier, certainly there's a correlation between how plastics perform in cold weather. So we wanted to take that variable into account in our testing to precondition them down to temperatures that were consistent with at the time of the alleged incident.
Next slide, please. What are we looking at in this slide, on this photograph?
So this is a video. Do you want me to go ahead and play the video?
Tell us what we're about to see, and then I'll ask the court's permission.
So you were looking at a camera that is mounted above the entire setup. If you look at the top portion of this video, you will see the taillight. Part of it's covered by the high-speed camera.
Hold on. Can you pause that?
The linear impactor will fire.
Oh,
Like, look
how
at
did I
that
just do
setup
that?
right there.
Wait,
Huh?
I
That
feel
is
like my
actually too?
computer was just saying sorry to me because now it just did something I wanted it to do and I don't know how. Yay. Okay, sorry, what?
You will do. So do you see how that setup is right there? Nothing
Yeah.
about that's cheap. Nothing about
No,
that's
this
cheap.
is the best of the best. These are the best, like the feds, the FBI, the people with unlimited resources, and like the people who could literally just like get your phone records and have you murdered and like they could do anything they want to anytime. This is who they chose.
I mean,
And
that's very impressive.
And literally, if you go online now and you listen to what some of the other side is saying, they just like are so disparaging about ARCA because they used signal. Like, there's not even a reason.
I mean, like the amount of time, like the labor involved in the cords and everything, the way they're all set up, they're all wrapped, they're all. I mean, this is such a pro job. I need these people for FNL Dollywood next year. I need them set up my system. This looks good. This looks good, man. I'm impressed. I mean, I'll take a whack to the head or whatever that dummy Fred right there. Was that his name? Fred? I don't know. The dummy. I'll take a whack to the head for this. Holy cow. I mean, look at the lighting and everything. That's just amazing.
Yeah, this is science. What?
Hey, now listen, I have a political science degree. That's real science, too.
It's also like a little bit embarrassing that they're even having
That
to
is
prove
embarrassing.
this. Like, how embarrassing is that? That's like, hey, like smartest people in America, can you prove that this man who has dog bites up and down his arm didn't get hit by a car? Yes.
You know,
what would
you're
you like me
fighting
to say?
it all goes back, was it Proctor's first messages when he was talking to his buddies? He's like, yeah, this guy got waffled. Yeah,
Yeah.
all this is to fight that first thing. They're just like, oh yeah, this is it. We're done.
Yeah.
And
Have
they
you
were-
been
know
keeping
what,
up
the other
with
day I was thinking,
Proctor's newest developments?
did he go away? Hold on. Did he run away to Florida? Is he in
Who
a?
knows
I
where
heard
he
like
is now?
is he in a mental hospital out in Florida?
That's the rumor.
That's where Hunter Biden's sister, or Jill Biden, right? Is that her name? She was at the one in Florida. It's supposed to be really nice. Why do I know weird random stuff like this?
Jill Biden is
Sorry.
Joe Biden's wife.
No, it's not that one. There's a daughter, but she was there. Are they the same one?
I don't know.
I don't take my word for it.
Ashley.
And the taillight will be accelerated up to 10 miles per hour, striking the closed ATD arm.
With the court's permission.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and play the video.
It's really nice.
Now, this is what is.
These
Did you
boots,
see
right?
that? That was only 10 miles per hour. They're saying that it was 24 miles per hour. And you either get to say, oh, it clipped him. It was a side impact. It was just a little clippy clip. But also he died. So what are we doing?
Now, this is based off of what the police report is, right? Like they're saying that he was standing to the side of the car and he got clipped and then went flying
Yeah.
into the yard.
Well, the police never really said anything. The police never really had. Yes. I mean, I guess we're basing that off of, you mean the police as in like Trooper Paul?
Yeah.
Trooper Paul said, yes, he got clipped, did a pirouette, landed 15 feet away, also maybe hit his head. But look how fast this is.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and play the video. Next slide, please. What is this?
So this is also a video, but with the high-speed camera. So it's the high-speed camera that's looking top down at the arm. So you will see when the video plays, you will see the taillight enter from the left and contact the arm. And I will note that this is essentially slow mode. So it's not happening in real time. So you'll see the taillight slowly moving, but it's actually in reality moving at 10 miles per hour.
Understood. Let me play that.
Heck of no bag.
Can I ask a question now that that's played?
So that's what they think happened. And then somehow the taillight also shattered at the same time and went through teeny tiny holes and scraped up his arm.
And it doesn't break it.
Can I ask a question now that that's played? How did you mount the taillight to the accelerator, that linear accelerator?
Right. So we had to get a little bit creative there because you may have observed this when we had the physical assembly out earlier. The back of that, it's not some nice clean surface that we can just bolt on. So what we had to do is 3D print a bracket that we could bolt onto the linear impactor, and we used a polyurethane expanding foam to be able to marry those two together so that we could then bolt it onto the linear impactor to use it for this test.
Did you see any debris from that foam mounting mechanism?
Yes, there's a few flakes you can see of that polyurethane foam off the backside kind of going into being dispersed there.
Okay. With regard to this particular 10-mile-an-hour test, what did you note in terms of the damage to the taillight?
It was very minimal.
And what did you note in terms of any damage at all to the hoodie?
There was none.
Can we go to the next slide, please? What are we looking at in this slide?
So this is looking at a side view. So same test, just looking at it from the side. And similarly, you'll see the tail light come from the left and impact the arm.
If we can play this, please. What did you note in terms of deflection of the arm, the test arm?
Well, the arm essentially, and we'll see this in the data later, it reaches a common velocity with the tail light based upon the portion of the arm that was contacted, again, consistent with how Dr. Welcher has it oriented, it will become accelerated up to 10 miles an hour roughly.
Over approximately what period of time is that arm accelerated up to 10 miles an hour along with the tail light?
We'll see it on the data plots. I think it's about 10 milliseconds or so.
How long, do you know how long an eye blink on average takes?
Off the top of my head, no, I don't. Probably pretty quick.
Somewhere around 250 milliseconds. Does that sound right?
Sustained.
Let's move to the next slide, please. What are we looking at in this series of photographs?
So these are extracted frames from the high-speed video that we just saw on the previous slide, basically showing just at contact, just after contact, and then post-contact. So you can see the kinematics of the arm and how the arm is moving.
Okay. Let's move to the next slide, please.
Okay, wait. Now I want to skip ahead to Randy. Oh, yeah. And that's the taillight's damage after 10 miles per hour hitting the arm. There's the damage.
But he was hit at 24, wasn't he?
Well, he wasn't hit at all. But sure. There's the damage.
Yeah.
There it is. There's that damage. Right where the face was. Okay. Now, they do a whole bunch of science. More science, more science, more science. Lots more science. Now they do the same thing at 17 miles per hour. I'm just going to skip over that. But we can see okay, here we go for that part.
Impact speed was.
And what did you note about the
moving now? The arm, as we saw in the previous one, is accelerated up, so it's moving now at roughly a common velocity with what the impact speed was.
And what did you note about the damage to the tail light?
It was more significant than the 10 mile an hour test, which again, there was very minimal damage to that, where several fragments of that red outer lens fractured as well as the clear lens.
Okay, next slide. And what is this depict?
So that was the damage at 17 miles per hour. And then look, more science, science, science. Still not as many pieces as they recovered at 34 Fairview. There's Karen's tail light. All broken all over the place on the side and on the back. Yeah. Now, enter Randy. Nope. First, just enter Randy's arm.
Alignment of the arm as it relates to the vehicle.
Sustained.
Well, if you donate to Calling All Beings $888, you can talk to John O'Keefe.
May we approach your honor?
Yes.
We pay $890.
Thank you, Honor. May I inquire?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. This may be self-explanatory. What was the speed of your first test out in the field?
15 miles per hour.
Next slide, please. What are we looking at in these two photographs?
So on the left is a photograph of the installed reconditioned taillights just after the install, and on the right is a thermal image of that. And if I may just point out with the temperature. So One of the things you may see here is that due to the reflective chrome here, this is just an artifact of that being really reflective. So when we look at the average temperature profile of the taillight for this test, the average was approximately 17 degrees Fahrenheit for the taillight.
Was it important?
Oh yeah, they kept each piece of each tail light. What do you call that? Like the tail light. Oh my God. Whatever. That whole big chunk of what is that thing called? The tail light housing. They kept it in dry ice for each one of these tests so that it would be the same temperature as it was outside. And then they use science to monitor the temperature of the tail light to make sure that it stayed at the colder temperature for each one of these tests.
Science.
In this testing to account for the temperature variance of the taillight assembly.
Yes, absolutely. And I will note we certainly strive to maintain that. One of the things you actually may see in this photograph on the left are these pellets on the ground. And that is due to the fact during the installation process, one of my colleagues was positioned adjacent to the taillight fixtures, applying a compress of dry ice to help mitigate any heat transfer during the install process.
Let's move on to the next slide. What are we looking at in this overhead view?
This is it's a drone video, so you're going to see the Lexus accelerate from left to right, impacting the hybrid suspended arm in the area where you could see the umbrella.
Can you use your spotlight and orient us? Where are the vehicles and the testing locations?
Yes. So the Lexus is starting here. You will see it accelerate in reverse with the hybrid arm suspended in this area here.
Is this a video or just
I just want to point out, did you just see how steady Dr. Wolf's hand was when he was using the pointer? Think about every other one of like the Haas defendants who got up on the stand and used the pointer and were like, the laser pointer literally could not stay still for any of them. Like Yuri Buchanan was doing the Sallyport video and it was like, I'm over here. You see the steady hand?
Lexus is starting here. You will see it accelerate in reverse with the hybrid arm suspended in this area here.
That's so nice of you.
Is this a video or just a still shot?
This is a drone video.
Let's go ahead and play that. Dr. Wolf, is
So
that
that's how far supposedly she drove?
This is in real time.
Okay. Next video, please.
1, 2, 3.
What is this?
This is a camera that was mounted on top of the forklift that was suspending the arm.
Is this a still shot or is it a video?
It's a video.
What is the orientation of that arm as it relates to the vehicle that we'll see?
So it will make contact with the taillight, although I will note in this test, ultimately the contact ended up being more of a clip or a side swipe in this test.
Oh, like they say what happened.
Did you see the impact area?
It's quick.
Right. What did you mean when you said more of a side swipe or a clip?
So I think the next couple of videos will help demonstrate that.
Let's move on to the next one.
And he held on to his drink?
What are we looking at in this video? I'm sorry,
And his phone,
So this is going to be a
dedication.
his phone flew just right tucked in with him. He had tucked in and it just landed right under him. Yeah, he held on to the bottom part of his drink. The glass broke, but he made sure to hold on to that broken glass. He didn't get any cuts on his hand, though. Amanda, thank you. That's so nice.
Yay.
Oh.
Memberships are
It
great.
was John hitchhiking. It's like he also, you guys, thank you.
Awesome.
Wait, going back to what you were saying about the parking spots. So imagine you're standing in a parking lot It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I wouldn't.
12
I don't park
parking
12
spots.
spots away from the front door.
And he didn't move out of the way. It's like insulting to John because it's saying that like John basically took his own life.
Yeah, and he jumped out in front of a moving car. Yeah, you rock,
like he stood there and stared at it. They're like, oh, maybe he was peeing, maybe he was puking. Well, where was the puke, and why was he peeing with his pants up? Like what?
Well, I mean,
what
that
are
does
we
happen.
talking about?
It does happen.
Oh my God. Yeah, he got knocked out of his shoe, but he held on to his drink. And to be fair, he also held on to
That's
his clothes
dedication.
because Michael Proctor said that when you get hit by a car, you get naked right away, all the way naked. Now that I've seen more of Michael Proctor's messages, that actually tracks that he actually thinks that. He probably saw like a sick corn video where that happened.
Oh man, I tell you what.
Okay, now we're gonna go to from my new member, the trial channel, Randy.
Memberships are great because
Enter.
it's people that may have forgotten about your channel or they don't remember stuff, and they get that email that says, "Hey, you got free membership," and they'll come over and check you out. It's
Aw.
that's really cool. way
I
to do things,
did my
guys.
first members only ever today, and it wasn't as scary. For some reason, I thought it was going to be so scary. I don't know why. I thought nobody was going to come. I thought I was just going to be there by myself.
I'm thankful I
So
got
now
to see
that
it.
I'm not scared of it, I'm going to do more.
When do I do them? Sunday night? I do them every Sunday night. Oh, you step into traffic and you get dressed. That's awesome. Yes,
It's
the
how I take
disco
my
balls.
shoes off.
You just
That
get hit
also
by a
reminds me,
car?
after we see Fervent, we need a Randy song.
Next slide, please.
Yeah, Fervent. What else you got to do?
Test E, 24 mile an hour impact test. What is that?
So this is a
really
24
did.
mile an hour impact test to the ATD arm attached to a test dummy.
Next slide, please. Why did you utilize 24 miles an hour for this test?
So it's my understanding that this is the upper end. There is a triggering event of, I believe it's 1162.2. And I think at the end of that data, the speed is approximately 24 miles per hour. So we did a test at the end point, if you will, in that data set.
What is this photograph showing in terms of the orientation of the arm
Getting undressed,
and
too.
the
Squirrel gang.
test dummy, ATD?
Who's gay?
So
Jeff?
the orientation is to depict, again, the orientation that Dr. Welcher indicated in his static and dynamic test to show what happens when again, that ATD arm that we had is attached to a test dummy and is struck at 24 miles per hour.
Next slide, please. And what is this?
So this is a thermal image of
I
the
knew member.
taillights just after the install with the average temperature
Is everybody a member
at about
of
30,
following trial
just
channel?
over 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
Next slide. And what are we looking at?
So you're looking at a top-down drone video with the Lexus here on the left that will accelerate in reverse up to 24 miles an hour, striking the ATD arm.
Let's watch that, please. Next slide. What are we looking at in this slide?
So this is a top-down video from atop of the forklift or where the arm is suspended attached to the dummy. So you're going to see the vehicle enter from the bottom into going to the top of the screen.
Oh gosh.
Next slide.
That scared me. Holy cow.
Mhm. Okay.
It's just another perspective. This is a slow motion video where you'll see the Lexus in reverse. I think this one actually has kind of a long build up before it starts here.
How long did it take for that to accelerate?
And he just stood there the whole time, just waiting for it. Wee.
And could we go to the next slide, please?
Also, wait.
And what is this?
Did you see how Randy
And could we-
ended? Look at Randy. Look so cool. Can you see Randy there? Oh,
His
no.
legs are.
Like, how did he just freeze like this?
Well, he's been practicing. Does Randy stand for something, or is it just a random name?
His name is Rescue Randy.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that looks awful. That looks awful.
This is about.
Oh
to be
my
a
gosh, it
fun-
looks awful.
Oh my god. Okay.
Did his leg get run over?
Could we go to the next slide, please? And what is this?
So this is a perspective from the high-speed camera, so a slow-motion video with the Lexus reversing into the ATD arm at 24 miles per hour.
Before you play this, Dr. Wolf, I failed to ask this. It may be
And all his clothes.
After each of the tests, C, D, E, F, were you replacing the taillight with new exemplar taillights that had been temperature accounted for?
Yes, every test had a new set of quarter panel taillights, as well as liftgate taillights. And even in the test where the taillight in the 15-mile-an-hour test where the taillight was not damaged, we still put on new taillights. We did not repurpose or reuse any of the taillights.
Okay, thank you. You can play this for us, please.
Ooh.
This is what they really think happened. Like, this is the test.
Okay, so I mean,
So they think Karen, in her murderous rage, reversed at 24 miles per hour while John just stood in the street and waited with his arm out like this. And in her murderous rage, she was like, I got his arm. That's enough. And then sped away without like checking if he was okay or not okay. And then called him and said, I hate you. You're a pervert. And then woke up in the morning and was like, oh my God, I need to find him. And then she ran around saying, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. But then she spent the next 5 years of her life saying that she didn't hit him. Like, what are we doing here?
well, I don't know. Like the tail light does break. Okay, so let's just say, the tail light does break. How does that transfer into death injuries? I mean, how does that cause death though? Does that because they're doing the clip here, and I don't see anything that causes death, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying is you only get to have one or the other. You only get, if it's really only a clip and it only damaged this much of the Lexus and the only real injuries were on his arm, then it didn't kill him. And if it did kill him, then that's not how it happened. You can't have it both
Because
ways.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. right? I mean, we see right there, it does
Mhm.
break a taillight. Okay.
Still
And you
not
can
it's
say the
it's actually
taillight didn't
still
break the
not
way.
as broken, but it's actually still not as broken as Karen's because there's those diffusers inside the taillight that
Mhm.
are still not broken in this one, but were broken on Karen's car.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's just say for the argument that that is just semantics. Yeah. And we do see evidence. I mean, look, there's pieces flying through the air, sharp pieces of plastic flying through the air. But I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I don't see anything that causes a back of the head trauma or the eyes, the raccoon eyes or anything like that. And I also, for to not have a broken bone when the arm got hit by at 10 miles an hour, do you see how that wrist snapped? And just like imagine, so you have a heavy glass. And I say a heavy glass 'cause I saw the glass. It's I know what it is. It's a bar glass. I mean,
Mhm.
they have a lot of glass in the bottom of it. They're heavy. Just you can always tell a good drink, a good establishment by the type of glass they have. Anyway, it's so that's added weight, right? And it's you're flinging it. I don't know. I mean, no injuries, nothing like that, no broken bones. I don't know. It just doesn't. Yeah,
No,
we
it didn't
broke
happen.
the
It's like
plastic, but
it's so silly. This is what I mean by, like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, this is just silly. Like, look at his feet. Like, look at how broken
yeah.
his leg would be. He's on a harness, so that's why it's not actually, like, flying off. They do one where he does fly. Here, let's keep watching. And then look, even here.
Next slide. In this configuration, was the ATD outfitted with the hoodie that you've earlier described?
Yes.
At the time you outfitted the ATD with the hoodie in this configuration before this test E, did you confirm that the right sleeve, was damaged or undamaged?
After this test?
No, before.
Before it was undamaged before the test.
Okay. What are we looking at in this slide?
Right.
So this is still frames from the high speed. So starting out on the left here, just at contact. So the forearm making contact with the liftgate taillight, and then the upper part of the forearm and the elbow making contact, a direct hit into the quarter panel taillight. And the middle here is just after contact. And on the right is post contact.
Thank you. On this picture.
So this is a overall photograph depicting the taillights subsequent to this test at 24 miles per hour. I will note that there's no damage to the liftgate taillight, and then there is damage to the quarter panel taillight.
Is there any damage to the internal diffusers on the
To answer this question, Emily, is there any evidence about which direction John O'Keefe was in? Feet toward the road or the house? You mean when they found him? He was kind of like parallel with the road. So he was like in front of the flagpole, like parallel to the road, basically. I think.
Do they have any sensors on Rescue Randy?
I don't remember.
Because I was just wondering, like, what the pounds per square inch is that the car hits at 24 miles an hour. Because bone has a tensile strength, and so once that's another thing. If you have a certain um, I don't know. I feel bad. I feel stupid for asking questions.
What
Bone
I love, I
has
was just
tensile
about to
strength,
say,
right?
this is
So
my
it's
favorite thing when you forget to pretend to be stupid.
hate when you figure that out. So okay, so you have pressure on a spot as it's pressurized. It's pounds per square inch. The very very simple way I think of it is sharks. Okay, sharks have how massive or alligators, anything with a chomping ability. You think of pit bulls. They have the most pounds per square inch of any canine. So, what pounds per square inch is there that hits the arm at that speed? Or that because there's also I know, and it's a part of physics that's argued about the weight of the vehicle. So, like, or the vehicle or the object that hits you. So, like, does a heavier object that's slower moving have more say knockdown power, for lack of a better term, than something that's smaller, weighs less? And of course, because I mean, like mass, was it mass times
Force equals mass times
speed?
acceleration.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
That's about as much physics as I know.
Right.
Negative b plus or minus
Yeah,
the square root of b squared over 4ac.
Come on, stop.
This right
What
here,
was
I don't
that?
know how clear, if this is clear to see, but in this picture right here, this is from San Benito. She outlined John's foot that you can see in the like far left bottom corner of the picture. This is when the in the dash cam that morning. That's John's body, like basically parallel to the road. Oh, look at these smart people. Venus Blue Cupcake said a German Shepherd has a bite force of
There you go.
approximately 238 to 305 pounds per square inch. I don't even know what that means, but that just sounds super smart.
Do you know it? Do you guys up there? I mean, your Commonwealth. Do you have pounds? Like,
Like the weight.
well, like okay, so Brogan Baker is just here, and he's from Denmark, and they have like kilograms over there. And I'm like, kilograms, they transfer to American units, but American units don't
Yeah, I
transfer
heard you
to
guys saying
kilograms.
this.
That's a conversation. He hates it, man, when I start bringing up facts like that. And then I just remind him to breathe deep, and that's the breath of freedom.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Man.
I need a fervent break because I'm yawning and I need to not be, because then we're gonna get
I have a tea
into
downstairs.
Hank. We're gonna watch Hank cross-examine Dr. Wolf about this. And we're not gonna get bad at it because it is very aggravating, but it's also so funny. So we're just gonna laugh at it. We're not gonna get annoyed at him at all.
Yeah, but it's what brings us today. Sorry. I can't stop, man.
Okay,
I can't
see you in a
stop.
minute.
All right, I'll be back. If I don't make it back, y'all, Karen drove over me.
Put your arm out to the side, do a little spinning. Do the pirouette, boy, the pirouette, boy, the pirouette, boy. Put your arm out to the side and pirouette, boy, pirouette, boy, pirouette, boy. Put your arm out to the side. They say it came from a tail light. I say I don't know, that look like a dog bite. They tell me, Paul, look the other way. Is this the first person that you frame? So I start by talking to the crime scene. And yes, I mean the actual crime scene. Lawyers asking where the body and debris. I say I can't say definitely. Jackson asked me questions and I'm supposed to feel. He wanna know how John O'Kee got hit. So I tell him, Paul, put your arm out to the side, do a little spin that. And do the pirouette, boy, the pirouette, boy, the pirouette, boy. Put your arm out to the side and pirouette, boy, pirouette, boy, the pirouette, boy. Put your arm out to the side and
Damn, Fervent go crazy on that beat.
what about this piece of debris? I say, I guess he must have flown 30 feet. Wanna grill me about my degree. Go talk to one in Shannon and get back to me. Mr. Jackson, here's the situation. I don't know anything about the calculation. Yeah, I know you used to work in aviation, but these physics terms got me hyperventilating. Jackson asked me questions and I'm supposed to feel. He wanna know how the evidence got where it did. I say I got the physics knowledge of a kid. My only explanation is it just did. Pirouette boy, pirouette boy, pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side. Life of a proctor, defender. Send some text that might offend ya. Lose your gun while you're out on a bender. That's the life of a proctor defender. That's the life of a proctor defender. That's the life of a proctor defender. I don't even know why this is in the news. All of y'all are acting like prudes. Who doesn't like looking at nudes and sharing those nudes with the whole damn crew? Don't come at me with quid pro quo. I love that man, no homo. Not one text that he planted evidence. That means that it is so evident there's no corruption, so what's the relevance? The feds found nothing except for these messages. They say there was a conflict of interest, but really we all had a common interest. Frame Karen Reed and we're in the clear. Then work with Kev on a cold case of beer. The life of a proctor defender. Send some text that might offend ya. Lose your gun while you're out on a bender. That's the life of a proctor defender. That's the life of a proctor defender. That's the life of a proctor defender. Please judge, don't let these texts out. He's been through enough and he's really stressed out. He's got Kerry Roberts backing him up, got Matt McKay backing him up, the district attorney backing him up, and Yuri, yeah, he gave a thumbs up. How about the Emmy? Not so much. How about the laws of physics? Not so much. How about Michael Easter? Not so much. How about common sense? Definitely not. The silent majority aren't on Twitter. For my man Chip, my hands on the trigger. Today in Canton, it's time to kill some.
No, sorry, Proctor, I can't say that.
The life of a proctor defender. Send some text that might offend ya. Lose your gun while you're out on a bender. That's the life of a proctor defender.
Here, Bear, take the mic.
Tell him how you feel.
Bitch, get out of line. I call her a whack job. Then I wonder why I got fired from my last job. All these Twitter trolls say I'm looking like a fat slob. Tell the FKR crew they're gayer than a flash mob. If I go to jail, please pick the right cellmate. Cause I probably pissed off every single inmate. They say orange is the new black. And as you know, I don't really like black. I can't help that. They annoy me. The only hood I like is white and pointy. Oh! Okay, Jesus, Bear, please step away from the mic. White and pointy.
Stop, stop, you're making it worse. It's hard to defend you sometimes. The life of a proctor defender.
We're going to watch Next Witnesses, Dr. Rentschler. I made an executive decision. I feel like I never do what I say we're going to do.
Do what? What'd you do?
We're going to watch
You do
Next
everything you
Witness.
say
'Cause
you
that was so fun, the beginning, watching those Next Witness clips. So I want to watch Next Witness about Dr. Rentschler. That's what we're going to do. Now it's playing in my ear, but you guys can't hear it, and it's making me a little crazy.
Why do I feel like that? Susie's staying up all night doing this stuff.
What?
Why do I feel like we could do this all night?
Normally I can. I'm so tired right now. This is like more
Go to
tired than
bed.
normal. No, I have like 30 minutes
You had a
left.
big day.
Yeah, and I'm doing
Big
this
day.
with Brother Council tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, and you guys should all come. Oh, I should redirect you there at the end of this. But let's watch this and then we'll go to bed. Also, everybody go follow Next Witness.
Be seated.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Happy hump day.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you
Oh,
are, whatever
no.
you
Your
might be, and
friends.
welcome to
No,
what
no,
is
I don't wanna hear that
potentially the
voice.
last day for the defense.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
nervous,
I
feeling
guarantee
good.
Valhalla's not there.
Did anybody wake up today with like a new sense of purpose?
Oh wait, also I'm doing Legos on Saturday.
Oh gosh.
All I do now is YouTube.
Are you actually going to do Lego?
New feeling of hope.
I got Legos. I'll show you. Hold on.
It's the tail end of the defense case.
We started Dr. Rensler.
The good doctor. The other half of Crash Daddy.
Crash Daddy the second, Andrew Rentschler, the biomechanical engineer.
Yesterday, and it didn't seem like the defense had a lot more questions to him. And hanky panky, an hour and a half,
It was like 9 a.m.
5 hours, something
Valhalla
like that.
doesn't show up
His
until
trial
like 1.
not only is going to be over.
Okay, look, I got real Legos. Lego.
Oh no, you'll never complete that.
It's Bluey. No, I'm never gonna. I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna do one bag and I'm gonna return it. And I've had to hide it because if I don't have it hidden, Carter's gonna open it and play with it, and he's gonna be mad
We'll let
because
him build them.
No. I'll try.
Just put
I'm
the
doing.
minifigs together. Put the
If
little minifigs
anybody's
together
gonna
and,
make
like,
me like it, it's gonna be Lego Lol Life and what is it? Lego Lol Life and Libation. Lego
what?
Anyways. My brain's not working anymore.
No, what is that song?
Soon, but we
Who
are
you
very
singing?
soon going to hear the magic.
Whose intro?
You're on Valhalla's show, the Lego show,
Oh, I don't do that.
with Making Law Simple. Yeah, I got a real one. It's Bluey. If there's ever going to be one I'm going to like, it's going to be this one.
Look at how many pieces that is.
I'm not going to like it. No, it's not that many. It's 382.
How many?
382. That's not that many. Yeah,
See, I
Romy,
have a
Sam.
Denmark. So Baker brought some Legos. Like the Denmark ones, they don't have the names and like how many pieces are on. I think.
Wait, that'd be so funny if you found out that Baker was like cheating on Legos, like if they were like easier for some reason.
Everyone does. He opens them all up and he has them all organized before the shoot starts. Yeah. Oh yeah, we already called him out on it. I got Lego somewhere. I don't know, but anyway, it's never. I'm gonna look that one up. You got it.
I'm gonna press play because I gotta go to bed soon.
Magic word's not guilty. Did anybody else get that feeling?
And other than that, we will have
Steve Valhalla's not there.
some
Kicked down to the
rebuttal.
bottom.
And that's going to be Dr. Welcher to rebut the ARCA testing. Hartnett from the lab, who I imagine the defense is going to ask about those cuttings on the back of John O'Keefe's hoodie and swabbing the sleeve of John O'Keefe's hoodie. And then the person from UC Davis that tested the swabs and said that there was no dog DNA.
Guys, we could be done today.
Make sure you guys hit that like button, please, if you have not already.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell.
Let's get to it.
Good morning, jurors. I have to ask you those same three questions. You are able to follow my instructions and refrain from discussing this case.
Oh, I
with
just want to
anyone
speak my
present.
Lego.
Oh, I know.
Everyone said yes or nodded affirmatively. Were you also able to follow the
The
instructions?
sun is so bright coming into that courtroom right now.
Investigation into this case.
It looks like a sunny, sunny day in Massachusetts.
Affirmatively. Did anyone happen to see, hear, or read anything about this case since we left here yesterday?
Unfortunately, yes.
Everyone said no or shook their heads. Thank you. Can we have
Can't-
Dr. Rentschler again?
Can't escape. Can't stop, won't stop.
Needs one of those ugly curtains on the other side to match that curtain because now the sun is coming out of the other window and it's right in her face. So that ugly hospital curtain that they got from wherever they got it from, it's not doing the full-on job. Good morning, Eugenia, my favorite court officer.
We're going to zoom as Dr. Rentschler takes the witness stand. It's very tall.
Did you prepare a PowerPoint presentation to illustrate the analysis and methodology in your review? And
I meant to write hashtag chat dump. That's how tired I am right now. I literally can't even see straight.
testing of this case?
I did, yes, sir.
Did you bring that with you today?
I did indeed.
Your Honor, I have a flash drive I'd like to have marked as next in order.
Okay. Is there an objection?
Not for identification.
Okay, so it's marked for
He's
identification.
going to save his objections for when, comes time to enter it into evidence, or each slide individually he'll object to. We'll be here all damn day.
So the purpose of my investigation in this matter was to evaluate the evidence, and particularly as it pertains to the alleged theory of what occurred in this case.
All right, so I'm going to strike that answer. Ask the question again.
Sure.
Why can't he say
Did you
alleged?
seek to
It is alleged.
undertake an analysis?
It is alleged. It hasn't been proven.
Yeah, alleged theory.
Analysis.
It's going to be a long day.
Aperture's testing or part of their testing.
They're allowed to testify.
So mad.
With regard to that testing, what was the reason that you undertook to
evaluate the evidence in this case?
Aperture's
That's
testing?
literally what they're here to do. They're rebuttal experts. They're rebuttal experts.
In receipt of.
They're literally rebuttal experts. Their job is to evaluate Aperture's testing. That's literally the reason that they're here.
Based on his reporting and his PowerPoint presentation.
So I want to see you both at sidebar for just a minute, please.
We got to have a series of objections and sidebars because you see the defense is rebutting the Commonwealth's case. You see, and we can't have that.
They did testing. We did testing.
Looking at the people sitting in the whatever it's called, audience, but it's not called the audience. I feel like they could have fit more people. Like couldn't they have scooted? Aren't those benches?
Is that not the jury? Guess not.
No, this is like John's friends and family and supporters.
Yeah, you have people of various girth. It's kind of
The gallery,
embarrassing.
that's
It's
what it's called. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, my
there's
brain.
the peanut galleries up
The
top.
defense is rebutting the Commonwealth's case. You see,
Why are
and
we social
can't,
distancing?
We can't have that.
Scooch.
They did testing. We did testing.
Hank Brennan is going to fight like hell to keep it out because he knows his case is over. It's over. It's over now. Boz Skaggs said it best.
She doesn't want him critiquing the job. Is that what this is going to, you think?
We can't have that. Dr. Welter's analysis, very critical to a Commonwealth victory here. So we can't have holes poked in the analysis.
Now he's going to kick and scream, pull out the binkies and the boss baby emojis because he's got nothing else now. He's grasping at not just straws, wet paper straws, the kind they give you at McDonald's that last for 30 seconds until they're mush.
So much.
It's like semantical nitpicking that's so fucking stupid.
If the jury's already getting pissed and they want to go home and they're done and they have had their minds made up, Hank calling for a sidebar every 5 minutes is not going to make them feel all warm and fuzzy this morning. It's just not.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of having experts.
And now we know that the jury foreman had already decided after the first witness, he was like, something fishy is going on here. He knew from minute one of day one that something weird was happening. And at this point, he was probably just like, okay, can we just get in that room?
Experts is to say that the other expert sucks and that they're wrong.
So you have to continuously go through this process. And that's what experts do. That's how you perform an analysis. And that's what's important. I have 3 kids. I have a 9-year-old who's actually.
So I'm going to ask you to wait.
Don't tell anybody about your kids,
sure.
please.
Was there an
Trust me
example
on that.
you could use of sort of a real world example that you might want to use to explain some or part of the scientific method?
There is, yeah. And I would like to explain an example of what's important with that. So I was going to say, I have 3 kids.
It is his son Kai's 10th birthday.
Happy birthday, Kai. And I have 2 older ones.
Objection, Your Honor. No personal shout out on the stand. This is
Shout outs.
This is
Today is Kai's
against
birthday.
the rules. At least we need a $5 super chat for birthday wishes. So, Your Honor, I move to strike. Kai, get your wishes another place. Yes, Christmas is canceled.
Dad's on TV. Happy birthday, Kai.
We're gonna stop this. Another example.
We're gonna stop this.
Less editorializing.
Minus all the personal.
All the
I'm sorry, Your
personal.
Go ahead.
He did object to it. I said it as a joke because I thought you're so petty.
Happy birthday, Kai.
Happy birthday to Kai.
Happy birthday, Kai. Everyone say happy birthday, Kai.
All 30,000 of you are like, happy birthday, Kai.
Happy birthday, Kai.
Happy birthday, Kai.
We're still saying happy birthday, Kai. Kai's 11 today. And Christmas is canceled.
Birthday, Kai.
Hey,
Has anybody looked up like
Happy
to see if
birthday
there's
to Kai.
Kai
gets a birthday shout out in a trial
that is
What?
I'm sure like his birthday party is probably online. Like this guy's loving it. Like I mean, if there's got to be like a Instagram or something that has Kai's birthday.
Well, think about how he was feeling. Like Dr. Renshaw, this is probably the first birthday of his son that he's missing, and he feels bad about it. And he's like, "Hun, like I'm so sorry. Like I'm not going to be here for your birthday, but you know what? The job that I'm working on, I'm actually going to be on TV. So I'm gonna say happy birthday to you on TV. So like even though I can't be with you on your birthday, like watch me on TV and you'll see me say happy birthday." And he works it in. Really, he's about to say just an example of like something about physics, and he's like, "I have a 9-year-old who's also turning 10 today. Actually turning 10 today. Happy birthday, Kai." And Bev, her blood pressure went through the roof. She almost left the judge's box. What are all these things called? And just lost her mind. He just wanted to say happy birthday to his kid. And today really is his birthday.
Oh, you know what? I'm surprised that people don't send birthday cards to Kai, care of Bev, at the courthouse.
She might actually like become a mass murderer if that happened.
That is covered internationally. The judge was like, hey, stop.
That's enough. Use a different example.
Why is it that the Commonwealth witnesses are allowed to narrate and drone on and on and on without questions, and you're not going to allow him to throw in a personal anecdote?
Not all the personal details. Right in front of the jury.
Shut that down.
Well, while we have a moment, let's take this opportunity to wish a very happy 10th birthday to Kai.
Hey, Kai, from your friendly friend in Denmark. I know you don't watch this channel. You should. Well, you absolutely shouldn't because you're 9 years old and I have Jamie on this channel. But
we should sing happy birthday to Dr. R's kid because the judge really shut him down when he said happy birthday, Kai.
Sorry, this
I had to translate his birthday
nasty
for a woman.
old twat on the stand isn't good.
I had to translate Baker's birthday for a woman. He was trying to get. So when he was here, someone said that he had to have 4 Loco. Have you ever? I don't even know what that was until the other day.
I saw in his Valid Truth Journey.
Yeah, so he got 1 can
Wait,
of
I
it,
thought they
and
banned 4 Loco.
not in Tennessee, man. Walmart's got it. And this woman, she was like trying to figure out his birthday, and she was very, very thick accented from India. Okay, so and she did not I grew up in Tennessee. And anyway, the reason why that's important is because the dates over there, they do them weird. Like they put like what do we do? Month, day, year. They do day, month, year, or something like that. And she couldn't figure out like his date of birth. And I had to translate it. I was like, it's this. It's gonna move the month and the year around. And she's like, okay. And she just typed it in. And I was like, then it went downhill from there.
In Massachusetts, they'll probably arrest you for that.
Why? Oh well, yeah. I'm not gonna go there.
Isn't gonna let your dad give you a shout out.
Because Hank Brennan is a twat waffle and canceled your birthday and your lovely dad's birthday wish to you. I would, on behalf of all 221 people watching us right now, wish you a happy 10th, double digits birthday.
Happy birthday to ya.
It's an amazing time in your life. Only 3 more years till you'll be a teenager.
Happy birthday to ya.
So eat your spinach.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Yes, happy birthday to Kai. We've said that. A bunch of the chats coming in here to wish Kai a happy birthday because we can do that. It's my YouTube channel. I can wish somebody a happy birthday if I want to. There's no judge telling me I can't.
Take your vitamins. Say your prayers.
Well, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Hulk Hogan.
All right, that's from your dad.
Yeah, that's from your dad because Judge Bev shut him down.
Then he kind of explains the paint test. He explains what he does with what he looks at, what is important, what is not.
So again, you just feel it from him that he's just offended by this. He said, first of all, that pain transfer test, it doesn't describe force or energy, and that's what biomechanics do. That's what we do. We don't just paint things and dress up.
Talks about superficial abrasions being very different from lacerations.
And you can see the slide says laceration. Mr. O'Keefe did not have lacerations on his arm. It's superficial abrasions. To put lacerations on, that's simply incorrect.
What did he have?
He was diagnosed with superficial abrasions.
Is there a difference between a laceration and an abrasion?
There's a distinct difference, both biomechanically and medically, yes.
And then you also say it's a laceration when it's not a laceration. The medical records describe the injuries to John O'Keefe's arms as superficial abrasions. There is a very important distinction there. And when you're a biomechanical engineer, you have to understand the difference. And here you got Dr. Welcher. The first step, this is what he said, the first step is understanding what the wounds are.
Abrasions are much less severe than lacerations.
There were no diagnosed or references to fractures on any part of his right arm or hand.
He talks about there were no fractures to the right hand or arm.
Did you look at x-rays? Were there x-rays?
He looked at the x-rays himself, and he did that in his training and experience. He's done it before with surgeons, and he did that here.
Okay.
X-rays.
Going to take over the TV screen.
Sure.
If that's okay, Your Honor?
Yes.
X-rays.
I'll get the right nomenclature in just a second. This is one of the exhibits, one of 3 exhibits that was introduced yesterday. Do you recognize what's depicted on this?
We've never seen the x-rays before, shockingly, but not really.
That's the x-ray of Mr. O'Keefe's right hand taken January 31st, I believe.
Did you review this in furtherance of your analysis?
I did, yes, sir.
If they bring Welcher back, one of the big questions is going to be, you said there were no x-rays. What are these?
I just want to be over on Clevin's channel right now because him and Koofy Deefy was spiraling hard when they found out that there was x-rays.
And so if I'm Aperture, I'm in a real bad spot because if I go back up on the stand, I got to explain how I got this wrong.
There's a guy, I don't know who he is, called Furious George, who, well, I don't even think it's real x-rays. And someone went in there and said, no, and it's not CT scans either. It looks more like some kind of bone photographing machine. And I'm thinking, that's an x-ray.
This is some of the stuff Brendan wanted to keep out. And he explained how it's important to look at the clothing and things like that. And he said 36 superficial abrasions on the arm.
Conservatively, there's about 36 superficial abrasions on John O'Keefe's arms, and there's only 9 puncture holes in his sweatshirt.
Only 9 defects in the right sleeve.
So you got 9 defects in the sleeve, but 36 injuries that had to get through that sleeve to his arm. Okay. So how does that happen, folks?
So how does that add up? He doesn't really understand that either.
Is it shards of plastic or polycarbonate coming from the tail light and penetrating through the defects there and causing? No. There was none of that was in the wounds. None of that was inside.
It's inconsistent, according to him, with the theory of the tail light somehow puncturing the holes in the sweatshirt and creating these 36 superficial abrasions.
It's completely inconsistent with being.
What?
They hid the trays, Lauren? Where are the trays? X-rays. Got it. Okay.
With the theory of the tail light somehow puncturing the holes in the sweatshirt and creating these 36 superficial abrasions.
It's completely inconsistent with being hit with a shattering taillight. And he doesn't need to prove that it was a dog bite. He doesn't need to prove that it was a dog scratch, right? That's not what he's here to do. He's here to prove couldn't have happened from the taillight.
But the dog, when the dog claws through and bites through, once their teeth are on the other side of the cloth in the sleeve, it stays in those openings and then loosens their bite or moves their claws and then shifts and then rebites while still having their teeth. So
Before they made his screen big, I thought that was a washing machine behind him for some reason, like the color. But also, I'm just so tired. My brain is not working. I really thought that was a washing machine till it was bigger.
Well, I mean,
so we have the 9 defects that can account for multiple injuries or wounds to John O'Keefe's arm by a dog, not by.
I feel like he's in an Airbnb.
Yeah, there's like are those life preservers on the wall back there?
Yeah.
Does he flood all that? I mean, I don't know. You might need. I've never been in a house that had to have life preservers on the walls. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that was a washing machine. Yeah, he's like in a beach house Airbnb. Maybe he does Airbnb on the side, but he's just like in his Airbnb.
If I
He's
had a
retired.
beach house,
Shards
I would
of
have
plastic.
I did, yes.
So what is that? Like mountains.
That they're inconsistent with striking the taillight or being produced as a result of contact with the taillight.
Why did you come?
No surprise. We knew that was going to be his answer. The fact that that is his answer and that is his opinion is not a surprise. Why? Why is that your opinion? And can you convince the jury that the science and the data back that up?
Why did you come to that conclusion?
There's a number of reasons.
Could be one of the most important pieces of testimony today. The injuries to the arm are not consistent with being hit by a taillight. There it is.
Of course.
You heard him say it. And now he's going to explain why.
That I came to. First of all, the abrasions, the numbers don't correspond to the number of holes or
Sustained.
Did you consider, without counting the number of abrasions and the number of holes, did you consider the abrasions?
I did, yes.
Did you consider the sweatshirt?
I did.
What else did you consider?
I considered that it was not possible to line up 36 different abrasions with
Don't protest us too much.
Excuse me. I have no problem with ARCA coming in. I have welcomed ARCA. Also, objection, and screw your son.
Is it sunny out today? Objection. Where? We forgot to ask where. It's not sunny in Korea right now because the sun has gone down.
Valhalla's not there.
Move to strike, Your Move to strike.
I'm going to strike that answer.
Well, he gets into the fact that Aperture basically was just eyeballing it and drawing these yellow lines that he puts up here and saying this is about where it happened, but they didn't line up any of it.
There were no measurements at all taken with respect to that test. No measurements with respect to where the contact happened on the car or on the arm.
Aren't engineers like,
there's the blue man.
Big fan of
my gosh,
measurements
this makes so much more sense
and
now.
numbers and stuff?
This is why they need to do the science thing.
Pretty simple, right? Like that's pretty simple. Eyeballing it is not scientific. Shocker, right? Big shocker there.
So in this slide, the picture on the far left is the photographs provided from the autopsy in hospital with Mr. O'Keefe's right arm fully extended. And those are the only photographs we have.
What about the photograph in the middle and to the far right?
In the middle and the far right, what I did was actually take that arm and then rotate the forearm to put it in a position that it would be in as demonstrated by the paint test with the arm at approximately 90 degrees.
Okay, look, I appreciate what he's doing. Here's what's interesting about this. Any of you tried to do like a wing liner, depending on your eyelids? Sometimes you know how it just skips. If you have more of a hooded eyelid, I have more of a hooded eyelid. And if you try to do the wing liner, it skips and then you move. Right. It's the same thing. If the arm's bent, you've got one of the injuries to the arm underneath the arm because of the way the arms bend.
Also, he points out the fact that the abrasions are not all horizontal, which you would expect if the car was moving in a consistent direction. You would expect all of the wounds to be in the same direction.
The way the scratches are going in kind of different directions doesn't make sense with a taillight coming across, scraping it the same way.
And if you look at his arm, they just simply aren't. Some are vertical, some are, quite frankly, didn't have a direction because it was just all over the place.
There's just no evidence of.
Wait, I just found out that you can like pop out the chat on StreamYard and then see like so many more chats. I just saw the button for the first time.
So I have two windows. So I have this with like the chat from StreamYard. You go over to YouTube, you open another tab with YouTube, and you pop that chat out, and you move it over to the other side of the screen.
Oh my
and you
God,
have
this
chat
is
on both sides.
Wait, that's so cool.
You are just like every woman in my
So that there's no steps taken to demonstrate how, if that's even possible, would that actually occur in a case like that? First, you have to show it's possible. I saw no peer-reviewed articles, no research data, and the only test that was done that links the injuries to the taillight cover is this paint test.
And that's about as much as you can smash someone else's testimony. And he smashed it so much, and he's offended personally by
In which
this.
the arm was leaned into the car.
In which the elbow was shot forward, and then the arm and upper arm was leaned into and against the cover. So you can see, even at this point, as the car approaches, it would not contact the elbow or the biceps. So as it comes in, watch the elbow. All of a sudden, shoot in. Surrogate turns his arm in and then leans against the light cover.
You see how he very, very much leans in and he smears his arm against the paint?
So this is not indicative of someone standing there and having a car back into their arm.
He agrees. That test shows there is a way you can line the elbow up with the height and distance with the taillight. But that's all it shows. And it's important to talk about what a test or experiment does show and what it doesn't show. It doesn't show that you could break the taillight. It doesn't show that there's enough force to break the taillight, not break the arm.
But this was a study where they used an impactor and they contacted the.
We're back to the thrusting of the impactor, are we? To see how the load is distributed? Good.
Dorsal or top part of cadaver hands.
Good.
And they looked at the force that was exerted, and they looked at how many fractures were produced as a result of that.
Did you review scientific literature regarding hand injuries under this sort of impact loading? Is this representative of that?
It is, yes.
Next slide, please. What is this?
So this shows the position, and this is taken directly from the aperture.
Oh, I love this slide. This is the nerdiest, most delightful shit I've ever seen. They have taken the scientific study and juxtaposed it to the study that Welcher did. Look at the nerd is so strong in this. I love it. Look at all the bendy bits of the hand. Oh, it's so good.
The position.
Wait, but the chat was just frozen, but I thought it was just for me. So that's how I figured out I could pop out the chat. So really, the chat freezing was a good thing.
That Dr. Welcher had his hand against the tailgate right at the time of impact.
What?
And you can see that corresponds, the contact areas correspond to the areas of the hand that were actually tested in this case.
No, now it's full
look,
screen.
he's doing science.
It's too many windows. I don't like it anymore.
I was just like, this is awesome, where he's got actual studies, he's got actual, and he's just tearing Welcher apart.
So the hands, the bones in the hand that he's talking about, they break easily, you guys. There's no way that truck car would have hit a hand without breaking bones. It just wouldn't have happened ever.
It's 1 o'clock. Hollow showed up.
I was just gonna say, there he is finally. Look, it's your friends.
Look at Mo up there. Look. Look at the Baker. Like, what are you talking about? You weren't even here. Were you? This was something I had to hear this. Like,
Do you
I
know
didn't
what
watch this
desperation
trial.
looks like when you have been?
Yeah, all your friends were hanging out without you. You could have known about this trial so long ago.
Yeah, but then what would we talk about?
We wouldn't. You would be teaching me.
Fine. No.
Shilling for one side in a very long time. If not, look at the screen right now.
Well, that's more than enough to actually.
Wait, Cuzco Right said, who said reruns aren't fun? Not me. All I do is watch reruns. That's why I don't watch movies or anything, because I can only watch things that I've already watched before, which is why I've watched Good Place like 400,000 times and Bluey and Friends, and that's it. And Dexter. Mm-hmm. I
How'd
like
you get
knowing
through
what's going to
Dexter?
happen, because then you don't have to pay attention and you know when the good parts are coming.
Oh yeah. See, I like
I don't
yeah,
like
I
surprises.
like
I don't
people
like,
tell me what's going on.
yeah. But if you watch something you've already seen, then you don't need somebody to tell you.
Fracture the different.
Also, I never watched Depp versus Heard, and there were requests for you to teach me Squirrel School about Depp versus Heard.
It's very complicated. I say complicated because it went on for so long. Like there's a trial they had in England, and then they had a trial, of course, in Virginia. And the best thing I remember out of that was that Johnny Depp, he showed up in trial and he had like a legal pad or whatever, and he had his pen, and he just looked down, and you know how like Karen will sit there and like look around, and she like does this, and stuff.
Mhm.
Johnny Depp, he never looked up, and he just kept drawing the whole time. And then he every once in a while he would just kind of smile, he'd laugh a little bit, and then he'd look back down. And then there were the cool things like came out like a mega pint, which is a larger pint of wine. Because a pint's a pint, it's a pint, right?
Yeah. You have to teach me. I like literally don't know. I know, and then my dog stepped on a bee. Tortoise
I like those
Interference said,
shoes.
remember when a rerun was the last time you would ever see an episode? I do. I'm 100 years old. Yeah. Or when they would do in the middle of shows, they would just have like a clip show that was just a bunch of reruns in the middle of it. Like in Full House, they would just have like a clip show in the middle.
Did you
Because
watch that on
nobody could ever.
Netflix?
No, like I watched it like when I was a kid, when there were like new episodes, but you couldn't ever like rewatch an episode. So if there was something that you liked, you'd never see it again. So they would do like clip shows in the middle where they would like replay the best episodes. And it would be like a flashback or something. Like they'd have some like stupid storyline at the beginning so that they could play reruns.
Uncle Joey was cool.
Different bones of the elbow.
If an arm was hit at that speed with those forces, would you expect the x-rays to show no trauma, no broken bones, no fractures, no hairline fractures?
I would not expect that, no, sir.
Next slide, please.
Yes.
I would not expect that. No, sir. Again, period, full stop, game over. But let's keep hammering it home. There were no fractures in his arm because all of a sudden, magically, the x-rays have appeared. He looked at the x-rays, no fractures. Dr. Laposada said no fractures to the arm or the hand.
So even at 15 miles an hour and even somewhat below that, you would expect to see a broken knuckle from the type of interaction that Welcher demoed in the paint transfer test.
He is telling you, no matter what Judd Welcher says and all of the crazy experiments that he did, that hand would have fractured.
That's like, Ed, you talk about the bones, especially in the hands and the fingers. They're so easily broken. Your wrist is easily broken.
The bones in your hand are very small, very thin. It doesn't take a lot of force to break the bones in your hand. And the arm would have likely been fractured. And the elbow. Hello?
Your forearm breaks
like the hardest
pretty
bone in your
easy.
body.
You know, when you're getting up here to the, and that was not even an issue here.
So if this impact took place, you would not expect the lack of injuries that appear on John. So 1,100 to 1,200 pounds of force on the forearm. We're already there at 10 miles an hour. By 24 miles an hour, we're up as high as 2,800 pounds of force. And yet we don't even have bruising on John's arm, not even bruising. Okay, half a ton. Drop it on John's arm, and he doesn't have a single bruise.
Do you recognize what's depicted in this slide?
I do, yes.
What is depicted here?
So this was.
Look at how romantic they're holding each other.
I was gonna say they're dancing.
Like, he didn't have to have the crash. This is not Randy. So Randy is Arca's guy. This is Judd Welcher's guy. He didn't even name him. He's just taking advantage of him. Like, look at what he's doing to his guy. Hold on.
I mean, they're slow dancing over there. Lady in red.
But he didn't have to have his hand like this.
No, it looks like the 7th grade dance. Oh
the
boy.
crash test dummy's hand didn't have to be on his ass.
It's in his pocket. Excuse me, it's in John's jeans pocket.
And then what are they doing over here?
Oh. Well, we have a picture of something
Hey,
very
didn't even
similar,
ask
right?
him his name. Arca respected their crash test dummies. He asked him his name. He had a family, Randy's wife Annie.
Did you ever see any of the Higgy Bear photos that they start making over in my chat?
Yes.
With Baker?
He's just taking advantage. Why did he have to put his John Doe?
That's a move. Let me tell you what, that's
Why
a
is
move. You're
John
in
Doe's
7th grade,
hand on his
right
ass?
there. Oh, whoops, my hand fell. You knew. And if she didn't slap your hand away, you're
Yep. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. And it was just like so stupid. You were so far apart.
something
Oh
to joke.
God.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, they are. Look at what is it? There has to be like is a fist between. Was that the
It depended on like which teacher was chaperoning. I never saw these. I'm blushing.
Was
Get a
hybrid. This
room,
is
you
the 50
two.
percentile hybrid 3, the same.
It's a very awkward junior high school dance.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
This is the reenactment of Brian and Brian at the bar.
Right.
Judson.
Again, why are you holding him there?
Yeah, really.
And why
not
did he
under
put
the
his hand?
shoulders?
Hey. And again, it's Pride Month. Man love is okay, love. Why did he put his hand there?
Randy, you naughty dummy.
Hybrid 3, the same dummy that we utilize. And Dr. Welcher performed a test where
Can I
he
interrupt you?
That's not
Like
good.
Welcher's hand had to be there, but John Doe's hand did not. John Doe's hand could have been down by
Well-
his side.
Those are called real dolls.
Also, look at Bob Mata looking like so condescendingly.
Sure.
So this ATD
It's the same one that Welcher
Yes.
used.
was not a 95th percentile test device.
It was not, no.
It's a 50%.
Oh, wasn't that what Hanky Panky claimed?
Yeah.
And I brought it out with Dr. Wolf. But it's just funny that he's bringing it up again. I love it.
Yeah.
It was a 50th percentile, yes.
Is that the same exact, not the same exact, same exact size ATD that ARCA utilized?
Well, Dr. Welcher didn't want to use one that was taller than him.
Oh,
I feel that very strongly. Dr. Welcher was not using the ATD ADT XYZ device that was going to be taller than he was. He was very proud. He was like, I am 6'1".
It's true.
Look, he's hugging it out with the crash test dummy. Okay. Here's Welcher hugging it out with Randy before he drops him on his head.
Not Randy
He's a
now.
flat lever. He's a flat lever.
It absolutely is, yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right.
So this test,
So the jury sat through 100 years of Brennan fighting over 95th percentile versus 50th percentile for this witness to get on the stand,
so
for the jury
bad,
to be
yes.
shown, look, it's the exact same one the Commonwealth's expert used.
Oh, it's so bad.
You lose the jury's patience when you
Mitchell.
fight over shit that does not have a point.
Welcher used the same 50% dummy for the drop test. Drop test is showing what happens when somebody falls straight back on concrete. Isn't that interesting?
Why all the fighting over the different size arm when your expert used the same thing?
He did. He took a 50th percentile dummy, stood it up, and then let it drop backwards and strike its head on a concrete surface.
Concrete.
Next slide, please.
Not on frozen grass.
By the way,
He didn't test it on frozen grass.
If that were to occur, he would rotate or move to the left.
Vindication for Trooper Paul, because Trooper Paul may have been right about that pirouette. And I am saying that, Trooper Paul, we hereby vindicate you. You may have been
Fancy pirouette.
correct about a potential pirouette. And Lord, you're doing the Lord's work. You were trying to reverse engineer this thing, and you did a better job than the $400,000 job that Aperture did.
Kinematics don't work by getting hit by the SUV and propelled backwards onto your head.
So yes, exactly. He wouldn't do a flat back bump if this is the impact.
Yeah.
He would be twisting off.
That's awesome.
So why figure out again? You'll have him pirouette around, stop, and do a backdrop.
Vindication for Trooper Paul. He's the only guy sitting at home, like eating popcorn. Like, I told you guys, I told you it was a pirouette.
And yeah, they need to get that in the head of the jury as well. That
No, it
the
wasn't.
entire case built by Dr. Welcher is slow and French.
If Mr. O'Keefe did that and somehow ends up falling backwards, rigid directly onto his head, he's going to have to rotate at least 270 degrees and then stop and then fall directly backwards onto his head. There's no explanation of the kinematics.
That's not how it works.
Judd Welcher thoroughly tested what would happen
Valhalla's falling on his head. He knows.
if you lean into the SUV with your elbow and like thrust it forward and roll and then get rotated 270 degrees and then stop and then fall forward straight backwards onto concrete. None of which is what happened in this case.
It's such a incredible example of just how much the defense had to put forth in order to fucking burst the fairy tale bullshit story that the Commonwealth has been trying to push on the public.
I know after Welcher's pissing match with Alessi, I was exhausted and I was like, I don't know if we need to see any of Welcher testifying again. But after Rentschler talked about the way that Welcher's experiment went, I'm actually kind of interested to see how that goes when he comes back. Are you?
That's going to be the $1 million question.
Are you ready? Are you ready to see Welcher come back now? I kind of am. I'm kind of ready for it.
It's not coming back.
Like, bring the Welcher again. Let's ask it. Let's slow that video down. I got questions. I got questions about those x-rays. I have questions.
Theoretically, the cross-examination is limited to what was brought up on rebuttal. So if he doesn't address, weird how ARCA had the arm and elbow and hand x-rays and you didn't. If he doesn't address that on direct in his rebuttal testimony, technically it's beyond the scope to ask him about that on cross, isn't it?
Everything about this is Shakespearean. I have sometimes called Judge Cannoni Lady Macbeth because we are watching a Shakespearean tragedy unfold in real time for the second time.
I do. I'm getting a sense, guys. Bev is more gung ho at this point about impeding the defense than Hank is. Hank is kind of given up here. I mean, he's throwing out some objections to like the leading questions and stuff like that. Bev is driving a lot of this show.
And I wonder what the ending is going to be this time.
That was awesome.
I think we're just only going to watch Next Witness from now on. Those are she does such a good job with them, like the way that she edits those together and like picks the best parts of the trial and then shows everybody's reactions and oh my god, she's so good at it too. She has them for a whole bunch of trials too.
Clip channels are my favorite.
Well, we're about to become one. That's going to be a Squirrel School from now on. We're just going to stream them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going to bed.
Okay, good night. Bye.
I missed you last week. I'm so glad we had. It's worth being tired.
Yo, it was weird. So like last week, it was like somebody even said to me about the whole like Squirrel School. I was like, no, I don't think I gotta do it tonight. I'm here. I was like, no, I have to because my friends they didn't leave till 4 a.m.
You guys, did you sleep at all?
I don't think so. I was trying to figure out if I did. I don't think I did.
No wonder you're sick.
Yeah, it's no wonder. My wife's already said that next year we have to have a curfew. There's a lot of rules. There's a list of rules.
Next time I'll be there. So I'll be like, okay, guys, it's bedtime.
Yes.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, that'd be so great. Yeah,
when I went to Meatball Morrissey's house, I slept until noon. I never slept until noon in my life. It was like I got somewhere else that Carter wasn't, and I was like, I will sleep for the rest of my life now.
Oh, because you didn't have to worry. Right? Yes,
Exactly.
that's my thing. I think that's what I couldn't sleep because I worry about my friends. I want to make sure everybody's safe, everybody's having a good time. It's a lot of stress on me. I realized that like today, I was like, gosh, I just feel great. And I was like, you can't control stress. You can't control what's going on in your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, Chelsea's like, no, don't
you
do that.
survived, you thrived, you got to see amazing people, and that's really all that matters. And now it's bedtime. Good night, everybody.
I saw the other
What time do you start for Squirrel School? Nobody knows.
Do what? Squirrel School?
What
It's
time?
like at 9:15.
What time does Squirrel School start? Nobody knows. Okay, Mitchell.
Yeah,
says say
Mitchell.
goodnight, it's time. Also, where was Zach today? Hello, we have like a proof of life of Zach anywhere? I don't think I saw him all day.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he's does his thing. He disappears every once in a while. He's like Valhalla
Yeah.
up there. That was the thing.
Okay,
Now, hold on, is
everybody
it
go
Saturday
follow
you're doing
Next
the thing with
Witness.
him?
Yes, Saturday night at 9, hopefully, which will probably turn into 9:30 for me, but we'll
Do
see.
you want me to tell you any things to like harass him about?
Text me
There's so much.
so it
There's
can
so
be a
much.
surprise.
Everything's brain damage. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I got brain damage." He fell on his head several times. He had to be medevac out of Iraq. He
Okay.
like he had to fly in a helicopter. All that stuff. There's gosh, there's so many stories. I think
Text me them so that I can surprise him. Okay, good night, everybody.
think it was the other
You're the
one.
best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
I appreciate you, and it's good to see you again. It
Me
was
too.
really
Missed
cool
you.
last week going into the event and seeing people wearing Squirrel School T-shirts. That was really cool.
You guys are
That
the
was
best.
awesome.
Okay,
It
good
was
night. I
awesome.
just added more colors too. Go get a Squirrel School t-shirt. Bye.
What color am I
literally
getting?
Surprise us.
If you need a place to breathe, some stress to just relieve, then come watch Emily see, where we keep it drama free. We want justice for John O'Keefe, Aiden and Kelsey, waved bye bye to Morrissey. Let's clean up Norfolk County. Emily C, the one we need, reading sidebars with Corey, right of Hank dying. to say goodbye, but before we say goodnight, just keep one thing in mind. Please like, comment, subscribe.